Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here again, back for another One Sheet Wednesday for a One Sheet Wonder. So, this time we're going to make one of these. So, I will be honest with you, it's getting really difficult to come up with new ideas. So, this is another idea, and they're going to be drying up soon, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my Wednesdays. So, this is a multi-pocket. Sorry, I've been decoupaging, not decoupaging. I've been paper macheing, so my fingers are a bit dirty. So, we've got a pocket here. So we've got a little pocket here. Let's just open this up, push it that way. There we go. So we've got a pocket here. We've got a pocket here. Again, just push it through, and there. We've got a pocket here. So this is a pocket. This is a pocket, so that's 4 on the front. Then you've got pocket here, 5, another one here, 6, 7, and then we've got one on the back, which makes it 8. Okay, so obviously it doesn't make all of the inserts. The inserts are for you to make and decorate and do as you wish. I will just show you how to make this bit. I'm going to cough though, so just bear with me a second. Okay, so what you're going to need, 12 by 12 sheet of card, okay, or double-sided or single-sided. If you've only got single-sided, then use single-sided. All it'll mean is that you'll just have the where the inner, see, this is the inner colour, where you see this dark brown mottled, it'll just be white, and that is absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with it. You don't see a lot of it, so I wouldn't particularly worry about it. But if you are worried about it, you could always decoupage the other side, like I did. Remember when I did these? Then these were ones with, they weren't single-sided, but they were ones with where I didn't like the other side of it. So you could always decoupage it and make it your own. You could always cover it in book paper, or you could cover it in napkins. So this is book paper and napkins. So remember, you can use other things. So whenever you have, if it's directional paper, you just need to make sure that the top is at the top and the bottom is at the bottom. But as mine is kind of omnidirectional, I guess that's the only thing that would make it directional. So on your scoreboard, you're going to take or however you're going to score, you're going to score your first score line at 3. Okay, so you're going to go 3 and go all the way down. Okay, I think I've just gone through that piece, and then you want to score the other one at 9. Okay, so you're going to score all the way down. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to turn it clockwise. So turn it round so it's clockwise. Okay, and now the top is at the right hand side. Okay, and this time what you want to score at is 6, and you want to go all the way across on 6. Then you're going to stop there, but you're not going to move your scoreboard. You're just going to pick this up now. You're going to flip it over, and what I want you to do is I want you to cut this panel out, this 6-inch square panel. Okay, so we will do that. So we're going to cut all the way up the, I can't actually see the terrible colour to use because I can't see where the line is. There you go. I think that's the line. I cannot see that line, and I can't see it on that side either. So let me just move this out of the way, and I'll cut it with a blade, and I'll use my ruler that way then. Can't even feel it. Sorry, terrible colour to use, Dave. What are you playing at? I think that is where it is. I'll just try and bend it and see if that's, no, it's not there, it's there. Okay, so I'm going to cut that bit down there. It's terrible when you can't actually see the line, isn't it? Right, I will do this again on a plain piece where you'll be able to see my score lines. So let's just show you on a plain piece, because you'll be able to see it that way. In fact, I'm going to use a piece of plain black card, and then you can definitely see the line. So we'll do that again. So that's the one I'm going to use, but this is the one I'm going to show you the lines on. So remember, your first line with your top at the top and the bottom at the bottom. First line is at 3, and your second line is at 9. Yeah. Then you're going to turn it clockwise, so the top is now at the right hand side, and then you're going to score this at 6. Okay. Now you can see those lines, can't you? Now you flip it over, okay, and you can see them better now, and we're just going to cut that middle panel off. So we're going to go all the way up to that line, and then all the way up to this line, and then you're going to turn it, and you're going to cut that whole panel off. Now in order to do that, you might want to bend that away, and you're going to cut the panel off. Like that. So that's what you want it to do. So that's what you want it to look like. This is the top and this is the bottom, okay? And this is the piece you've cut out, and you're going to keep it. So I will do that again on this. I'll just finish doing this, sorry. Yes, I did tear it on that bit. When I'd scored it, I must have torn through it. Really difficult to see up that with that pattern. I'm hoping that's it. Yeah, okay, so now what you want to do is you want to put it back on the same way that it was on before. So with this is the top, remember, here, and this is the bottom, okay? And now what we want to do is each of these legs you want to score at 2. Yeah, so keep your, once you've scored it at 2, you're going to drag it down, and you're going to keep going and score again, and then you're going to score at 4. So score it, keep it in the groove, and then make sure your paper's nicely lined up, and score again, okay? And then that will give you all of the score lines, okay? This is where I've pushed through it with my scoring tool. So I'll show you those lines on this one. So again, this is the top and this is the bottom. So you're going to go score at 2. You're going to keep it on in the groove and score again at 2. Then you're going to score at 4, keep it in the groove all the way down. Just make sure your paper lines back up again and score at 4. That's it. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll. Okay. So I'll come back to that. I'll show you on that one. We'll do that one at the end. But this is the one we're going to actually use. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to just decide which is going to be your front, which is going to be your back. So if you want this pattern on the front, then flip it over so you're looking at the inside, and what you're going to want to do is you want to bring these sides in together. And the reason why you want to do it together is you just want to make sure that A, they line up, and B, that they don't overlap. It's fine for them to touch, but you don't want them to overlap. And then that way, then that's at that point, that's when you can put your score in. So I would go from the middle of the paper and push out. From the middle of the paper and push out. There you go. And that way then you'll know that you're not going to get a buckle here. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this first leg up from the very first line. Yeah, fold it on the other side up from the very first line. Yeah, and then what you want to do is you want to fold it down on the second line. Fold this one down on the second line. Okay. Then you're going to open these up, and you're going to fold this round and inside. Now it might not be sat perfectly on that score line, and that's because you're wrapping it round another piece of paper, but that's fine. You just put the score in yourself, sit it round like that. And then what you want to do is you just want to check that is going to close back up again. This crease is getting, sorry, this tear is getting worse all the way down here, so I don't know what I'll have left of this once I've finished it. Okay, so that's basically your bit, all the bits. Okay, what you want to do then is, if you're going to put a thumb notch in, you'll put, this is where we're going to put them in. So open it back out again, and you can have a thumb notch in the top of here, like that, and one in the top of there, like that. Okay, and then if you just close it again, and you'll just see what I'm talking about. When you just unfold it, this middle panel here, you want to put a thumb notch either side, and the reason why I put one either side is just like you saw me do with the prototype one. It just helps you to push the other piece out. Now you might want to measure it if you're a bit OCD about them being in the right places. You know, if you want them to line up, you might want to measure it so that they're both going to line up, but I'm not worried about that, so I'm just going to pop them out. Okay, and we're going to flip them back round again. So let's just show you what I'm doing again. So this first line fold up, this second line fold down, then open it up, and then fold those in. Okay, yours won't be torn on this line like mine is. And then you just want to make sure that it all closes up. Now if it doesn't close up, it might be that one of these is overhanging this line. Okay, and if it is, you just want to snip it off and make sure and get rid of it. Okay, but mine seems to be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue them. So the first glue bit, let's just open it, let's just put it back to the way it was, like this. Okay, the first glue bit is you're going to glue a bead of glue down this first bit and a bead of glue down here. So a bead of glue down here and a bead of glue down here. And you can have squeaky glue or no squeaky glue. We'll do that on the other side, that first bit and the second bit. Fold it up, close it. That wasn't too bad, they did line up this time. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we open it up, and then you don't need to glue this one at all. So this one, you have the full width of the pocket because you don't need a glue line on it. You're going to glue this side and that will lock it in place. So you're just going to put a bead of glue up this side here and a bead of glue up this side here and flip it in, glue it in place, open this up, bead of glue down this side and a bead of glue down this side, and then flip it up and glue it into place. And there you go, that's those pockets. So you've now got this pocket here. Let's just get you a piece of card so I can show you. So you got this pocket here. It shouldn't be glued down, it isn't. So you got this pocket here, and you got this one here. Then you've got this one here, and this one here, and then you open it up. You've got this one here, and this one here. Okay, and then what you're going to do with this is, so you've got two ways you can either do this. You can either do it like I have with a diagonal pocket, and that is literally you take this piece of card and you diagonally cut it, or you cut it directly in half this way. Okay, so for a change, I'm going to do it the other way. I'm going to do it in half, so like square half, whatever I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking for. We know this is 6 by 6, so therefore we're going to cut it at 3. Take those off, and then what we're going to do is this one's going to go on the inside, so we'll put a thumb notch in the top, too worried if it's not dead center, but somewhere in the center. There we go. And then we're going to put glue all the way around the edges. And 3 edges. And put it on the backing. So stick it down, and that's going to be the inside pocket. And then on the outside, we're just going to do it reverse. We're just going to take the thumb notch out of there. I think that's about right. And then we're going to put the glue down either side. Well, all down 3 sides, Dave. All the way around. Glue it down, and it's a really, really simple, nice, fast little one sheet wonder. And there we go. So obviously yours won't be like this. So I'll just show you again on this one. So this is the black one that we used. So again, all you're going to do is, let's turn it this way, fold in the sides. But remember, before you completely fold them in, hold them together. Get them to line up first, and then when you press it down from the inside out, and that way then you'll know that you're not going to, the doors are not going to buckle on each other. Okay, then you're going to fold this first line up, the second line down, then this side, first line up, second line down, open it out, and then fold this one around while those are in the right place, and do the same again on this side. Fold that round, and then you just want to make sure that none of those are getting in the way of the fold, which they're not. And then what you're going to do is you're going to close it back up again. We're going to open it up. We're going to glue down here and down here. Oh, sorry, no, we're going to thumb notch it first, sorry. We're going to thumb notch this one. This is at the bottom. Then we're going to do either side of here. If at any time you find any of this kind of catching on each other, you just need to take the very edge of it off. So, bottom one, either side. Okay, so if you're finding like these two are kind of getting a bit tangled, what you just need to do is when you just put it together like this, you just want to take the very tiniest amount of card off this lead edge, just on these bottom pockets, just so that it doesn't get in the way. And again on this side, just flip it around because it's easier for me to cut that way. Open that up so you can see what I'm doing. Just on that lead edge. So if you're having any of those problems, you just get rid of that tiny bit. And then remember, when you're gluing it, we're going to put a bit of glue down this first bit either side. I'm going to fold that up and stick it in place. Do the same again, either side on that first panel. You don't need to glue anything on this one. You're going to now fold it. So just fold it down and flip it over, and then you're going to glue either side of here. And fold that up, and that will create that other pocket. Fold it down, open it up, and then just glue either side. And like I say, This time I'll just glue it. I'll just do it diagonally. If you're going to do it diagonally, just go corner to corner, either with a pair of scissors or a blade, and cut it down. And then you're just going to glue down 2 of the sides. Put it into the middle, just make sure it's clear of that crease. There we go. That's the inside one, then the one on the back. Down the 2 sides. Stick it to the back, and that's it. That's literally all you need. And there we go. Nice and simple, really easy to do. I promise you, you can do it. Just remember that you just want to make sure that before you score all the way across, you just cut that bottom panel out, and that way then you just don't have that those score lines in it that you don't need that way. So there you go, nice and simple, nice and easy. We said that there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets. So not bad. Nice, easy little one-sheet wonder with 8 pockets in. And I can tell you now, you can do it. So don't think you can't, because I know you can. All right then, folks. Thanks very much for joining me today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks very much, everyone. Don't forget, I love you all, without exception, until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and I shall see you next time. Take care, folks. Lots of love. Lots of hugs. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.